think they're a Christian. You got people think because they're carrying a cross, and wear a cross around their neck, and they say that they're a Christian. You got people carrying the toe Bibles, and they say they're a Christian. But the thing is, those that are Christians, they got power. Those that got Christians, that are Christians, they got authority. They got dominion. Come on here. He says, being a true, authentic believer is rare. It's rare. But the culture will tell you we growing. How is it growing? We see more people Christians now, but why don't you see the power? Why don't you see crack addicts and people out there in the streets? How come you don't see them coming in? You know why? Because you got the same people that's in the church doing the same thing the people out there doing. And the people saying, why do I need to come to the church? Because the church people out here doing what we doing. We just real enough and say we ain't going to play with God.
Right. That's it. My God.
Come on. See, you got to understand. God said there's a power to be free. He said because I'm raising. See, it's one thing I noticed. See, I was just talking about oil. Have y'all really smelled that people that have made some oil and it's the watered down oil versus when you smell that real authentic oil, you can smell the pureness of it. You can just put on a little dab and it's loud. But you know, some people got to oil it up and you're like, I really still don't smell it. But when you get that real authentic oil, it's a smell. It's a rich smell. It's heavy and it's weighted. And then God say, there's some real believers that are weighted and they heavy and they giving off my aroma. Come on. I need y'all to walk with me here. He said because you got Christians here, you got believers that they are in bondage. What you mean bondage? He said you got believers that are in modern day slavery. He said you got people in the church, they enslaved to a demonic system that they don't even recognize. What is slavery? Slavery is a system in which principles of property or law are applied to people to work against their will. I'm going to say that again. It's a system in which principles of property or law are applied to a people to work against their will. What am I saying? People will put it in your mind. You can't start your business because you ain't smart enough. You can't start your business because you ain't got enough help. You can't do that because you know you can't buy no house. Your credit too low. You can't go in there and open up and move in that neighborhood. They don't want no black people there. Come on, you can't do that. Ain't nobody in our family ever went to college. Come on here. You got to understand, we have heard these laws, these systems, these satanic systems in our mind to tell us you can't go back to school. And ain't nobody in our family ever did that, so you can't do that. See, we have heard these restrictions, which is a demonic system. It's a demonic system that when they spoke it over you, what the enemy did was put you in prison in your mind. And see, being in prison in your mind, we say, I can't quit. I can't stop doing this. Why? Because something won't let me. What's holding you? And you saying, I want to do right, but I can't. What's holding you from doing right? You know why? It's an invisible system that you don't even know that you in bondage to. Because they told you could still dance and shout, so they told you you're a Christian. My God. They told you can do this right here. And so that's all we relate to being a Christian with. Are you for real? Me doing this, show that I'm a Christian. You see what I'm saying? But what did the word of God the word of God did not say that. He said that the signs shall follow those that believe. He said when you cast out devils, come on here. He said when things that used to hold you captive don't hold you captive no more, that's an indication that you are a believer. What are you saying? So when I used to smoke and that smoking demon used to control me, but I made up my mind that I fast and I pray and I believe God to break that power of addiction off of me. He broke it. Now I don't smoke no more. When I used to watch pornography and I was addicted to watching pornography videos, and then now I believe God to fast and pray and to break that restriction off of me. Now I'm set free. Come on here. When I used to be a liar and I used to tell all kind of lies, but I believe God to deliver me, and I believe him to put his truth in my mouth. Now I tell the truth. That's what the power of God do. It last pharmacia that we taking medicine. We taking medicine for everything. Taking medicine for headache. Taking medicine because my feet hurt. Taking medicine because my throat hurt. I'm taking medicines, come on here, because I don't like what I see. Taking medicine because my children worry. I'm taking medicine because they get on my nerves. I'm taking medicine when don't understand the enemy got you in church getting high on his witchcraft.
My Lord.
No. See, you got to understand. Am I saying don't take your medicine? No. But what am I saying is how long you going to be on the medicine? Because when you got his power in you, something should break. It's where you begin to pursue him and say, now I need to know if you say I got this power I want to see it manifest. Because we got to begin to understand that God said, I want to do something in your life. And I'm trying to break you out of bondage, out of this invisible system that you are up under, and you don't even realize it. God told me to show you this. This is what the word is. The Bible says, every time we eat the word, that when we're dirty, the word will make us clean. See, and God began to show me, this is what we do. As believers, when we go and we give our life to the Lord, but we still dab, we still lie, we still have our own way. So we pour in some rebellion. Then we pour in some people hurt me. So I'm gonna pour in some unforgiveness. Okay? Pour some unforgiveness in my life. Come on here. So then here, I got some insecurity because I don't like myself. I was told I was ugly. I was told I was stupid. I was told I was dumb. And so when you go to church, we're going to stir all this up. This is what we look like. We gave our life to the Lord, but we still doing what we've been doing. And when you go to church, you hear the word. You see how it lightened it up a little bit? But instead of us putting more of him in us, we'll go to church, we'll get him. We'll put some more rejection, more insecurity. We pour this stuff back into our body because he lives in our body. And we'll say, God, I thought you said you love me. So you go to church, you'll feel a little bit better. He make it lighter. And we go back out. And we go and do some more crazy stuff we ain't never did before. Now we hang around folk we don't never hang around. Now we... See, then they begin to change our DNA. Now we're looking darker. See? And we say, I just don't feel right. How you think you're going to feel right and you're doing the same thing you already did? You see what I'm saying? Because we are enslaving ourselves with the stuff that we do. Because these cups represent your body. Your cup only gonna hold what you put in it. So when you put stuff in you, so when you put bad relationships, you put unforgiveness, you put rebellion, you put disobedience, when you put this stuff in you, you can't help but to look like this. But you tell yourself, I'm good. And you tell yourself, I'm in right standing with God. And you begin to drink this mess.